Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Vegas. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 15. First down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Down to the 10. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. They'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanikanda. And let's give him about 4 on that one. John A. Barrett is there to make the stop. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Get it. Ready?
Get out of the gun is Milton. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
On first down, here's Milton. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. He's got some room to run. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Throwing is Milton. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Broncos 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Again, right up the middle to Henry. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 27.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Milton. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though they'll say he had a man in the vicinity of the throws, clearly not intended to be caught. Really smart play. Don't risk a turnover here. Live for the next snap.
Got room past the 35. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches.
Come on, hurt. 18 Cardinal. Rig alert. Be ready.
On the ground, it's Abanikanda. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And back deep is Marvin Mims. He'll return it from the 11.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's holding at the 2. And he's in. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Vegas. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
This one taken at the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Right here down the field, will fall, incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson, and he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, Can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Broncos 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Nick snap on first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second down and 10.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball did end up going the other way.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down.
Makes it third and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw. It's Nix. This one's just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Jeremy Crawshaw.
On fourth down, out is the rookie sixth-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Abanaconda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard
He
there.
was taken down behind the
Well, they
line.
try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Milton to the air on second down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
So on first and 10, here's Milton. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
4 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
60
line.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready. 19 line.
On play action, here's Milton. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 18. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 18.
On first down, here's Nix to throw.
Broncos first down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Second down, Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
first and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal, and it's Henry. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. He'll get this off to Genty. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Try and throw with Milton. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
4th down.
And now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. To return, it's Mims. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A big play to kick off this drive. 65 yards.
1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
On 1st and goal, Harvey. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
No mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cut 19, cut 19. Let's go now. Cut 18, Pioneer. Ready?
On the play fake, it's Milton. Rolling to the left. Now he takes off, and he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
Has caught right side by Thornton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. A run here with Abanikanda. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready?
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Raiders.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. They'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard.
The 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Milton. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Okay, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Ray Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. And this is going to be caught, but they say bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So that challenge, a successful one. Now a little pop pass. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A run with Harvey. Space to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Second and 10. Man in motion is Ingram. On second down, it's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Nix going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready?
On first down, here's Milton. That's a short one, caught by Downs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Milton from the gun here on third down. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get it. 60 by 6. 6. Press all 80. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Throwing. Milton. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. A quick throw right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 47.
Second down. Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, first and goal from the 1. Henry will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the return, it's Robinson. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into first and 15.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Milton. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first and 10 is Milton. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away.
And he's in! Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stoutly. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on third down. That's taken in. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is incomplete.